Hey guys, Marshall and Roman with Marshall Lawnmorphs. Want to give you guys a quick update. As you might know, I do have one clutch that's currently in the incubator, and a little bit of sad news. I'm sorry to report, but we have lost one of the eggs from the clutch. It started probably about three days ago. Went in and I was just doing my routine of checking on the eggs, and I noticed that the one egg in particular had spots on it. Now, it wasn't mold or a fungus or any of that sort of thing. What it actually was, where you could see where the calcium was starting to deteriorate from the egg, kind of almost developing a window. But when I would candle it, you could see where the veins had collapsed from the lining of the egg. There was a little bit of movement, so I went ahead and I continued to incubate. Well, 2 days later, in doing another check, doing another check, it was stinky. So I didn't see any more movement. The egg was quite collapsed, so I went ahead and I pulled the egg. Now, just for my own knowledge, and to maybe see if there was anything I could learn from this, I went ahead and I did cut the egg. And when I cut the egg, I was really relieved to see that the egg had died, because on an inspection of the animal, it was severely kinked in about 4 different spots. The animal was never going to survive outside of the egg, so I consider it a blessing to lose that egg, because it relieved the animal of any kind of stress or suffering later on due to those severe kinks. So yes, I did lose an egg, but at the same time, it really was a blessing. So, but we still have 6 good healthy eggs. We're on day 45, so hopefully we're turning the corner now, so we should have some babies here soon. 10 more days, 15 more days or so. But the other thing I wanted to talk about is this is the week. This is the week. We have shipping weather. It's warm enough temperatures. So this Wednesday I should be receiving some packages, and I'll be able to do some unboxings for you guys, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to get these animals in. A couple of them have to do with my lace project. I've mentioned lace before in some of my collection videos and whatnot. The lace gene is something that I personally am super excited to work with, and I cannot wait to show you these animals that I have coming in. It's going to be an amazing unboxing, at least for me. But with that, I guess before I leave you, I just wanted to bring out one of my hatchlings from last year, an Enchi lace. Since I'm kind of on a lace theme this week, figured I'd bring out one of the hatchlings and have you guys take a closer look under the lights. So let's go do that. As promised, here is my holdback from last year. She is my Enchi lace. And lace is one of those genes. It's a brightening, enhancing gene, much like fire. And if you're familiar with the fire gene, you notice that, in fact, this Enchi lace looks pretty darn similar to a fire Enchi. Now, I have noticed that with Enchi and lace, the Enchi does mask the lace gene quite nicely. And that's one of the reasons for this animal to look very similar to an Enchi fire. But if you notice, one of the traits of lace is that it will reduce belly pattern, and many times it will erase belly pattern, and you can see where it's lightening up that pattern along the belly and trying to get rid of it. In the single gene and in the super form, of lace, what you have going on is along the belly line right here, lace will have this, well, lace-like pattern along there. And in other combinations along this belly line will get completely erased, leaving it completely white. And that's some of the things that lace will do. Now with this one, we pretty much, what we have going on here is a brightening and an enhancing gene in both Enchi and lace working together. And whereas Enchi is more of a pattern mutation along with the brightening mutation, where lace seems to be mostly a brightening. I guess some people have told me it's just like lace is this enhancer. You want to amplify what you have in your snake, you use lace. And I'm super excited to work some more with it, and this here is one of the keys to that. So this little girl's name is Seven, or I'm sorry, her name is Neves. Neves, because if you notice, she has like a little 7 right there, a backwards 7. So of course my daughter had to name her Neves. She's got a beautiful head stamp right there, beautiful color, and I love this girl to death. But, well, I think that'll do it for today, guys. As always, like, share, subscribe, ding that little notification bell, and we'll see you real soon.